And of course, we are still in contention if I try to say about BMW 325 Cup, because after 4 races we had 4 different winners. First victory in the season gained Aurimas Mištautas in Kaunas, the second race for Leo Messenger, and finally today we saw already first victory of the season for from Ragnar Simulant, and fourth victor, of course, of the season is Mateusz Malinovskis. So after 4 races, Ragnar Simulant has 152 points, Mateusz Malinovskis 142, Darius Gaidulionis 138, and by the way 140 between these two drivers, Mištautas, Aurimas Mištautas. So quite a close battle.
All right, that was quick.
Yeah,
that
was quick.
So we're back in the start grid now. Let's just try and get in touch with some of the boys. Let's say Artur Sarma. We haven't spoken to him yet. He's having a photo session with beautiful girls here. Now I hope they're not distracting the guy. Artur seems calm, but it could be messy. All right, Artur.
I had some show.
You had some show.
Yeah.
I think the best show so far is BMW class and all the battles you are doing.
Yeah.
Fantastic to have you on the start. How is it going?
It's not going as fast as we would like to be going, but overall good. We're like learning the car, the setups, and yeah.
A lot of drama for the previous category, the 325 Cup, with the rain and slippery conditions. Now the racing line should be clear and dry enough for you not to worry, right?
Yeah, no, actually I would be happy with the rain.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of seconds slower car, but I know I'm a couple of seconds faster in the rain than these guys.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so
Fingers crossed then.
So, but no, it looks like it's gonna be dry and yeah.
All right. Okay, best of luck, mate, and I'll see you at the finish line.
Yeah, thank you.
Super, thank you, Arturs. And of course, a legend. Iceland, exactly. So we have to speak to Torkelson. We haven't had a chat with him yet, but here we are, the start line of race number 2. How are you feeling here in Latvia and Bikernieki?
Very good, very good. Ready for it.
So it's the second event for you, right? You started in Kaunas.
Say it again?
You started in Kaunas, right?
Yes, correct.
Which track seems more secure for you?
I think Kaunas is difficult,
Okay.
but it's all different.
Manageable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're enjoying the weather, the competition, the other guys also fighting it out. We're missing one Icelander though. How is he doing? How is your friend?
Yeah, I just came from the hospital. He is doing okay. He's getting better.
So he's watching the live stream now, so shout out to your friend. Fingers crossed you get well soon. We want to see you back in the racing track. Now obviously it's race 2 now. What is your strategy with this one?
I don't know. Maybe the same. Take it on the first corner.
Okay, all right. We'll let you go and I see you at the finish line, all right?
Thank you.
Super. Yeah, I mean, it's exclusive to have guys from Iceland racing in Latvia. I mean, seriously, guys, you need to bring more Icelanders in. More.
Enjoying.
They love it here. You will love it here.
We have sun, summer.
Do we still have time? We have Artyom's actually on the start grid as well. Just a quick chat with Artyom's. Artyom's, hi. Dude, are you all right? How's it going?
Thank you guys for asking. I enjoy the day.
Oh, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Sun is shining, weather is good, racing is good.
Yeah, it's perfect weekend. Thank you for organizer, for spectators, for everything. It's perfect weekend for petrol heads. So all is running.
Super, Artyom, super. Good luck, and I see you at the finish line.
He's
Thank you.
motivated. I can see that.
Oh yeah,
in
he's
his
happy.
eyes, right?
He's happy.
He's
He's
enjoying
smiling.
it.
I mean, this is what we're talking about. The mindset and the attitude, the positive vibes. It helps. It helps in racing. It helps in life as well. If you want an advice.
Did you ask how he's feeling about switching from those BMW to these BMW?
I mean, you can ask him.
Come on. You've been racing with a 325, right? Previously, and now you switch to these nice beauties. What is different?
You know, it was 5 years since 3 to 5. Like all in life, you want to have something new.
Yeah.
It's not like 3 to 5 is something bad or what. It just, by my feeling, I was motivated to build a new car to have, because in 3 to 5 is everything is done already. During the winter we only sleeping.
You need action, right? You need
So
something
it was
to
actually
do.
during the winter we was preparing the car, enjoying the time, and now it's racing.
But actually, I must admit, it's beautifully looking car, and for any weather conditions, it seems it's sunny and it looks good. So enjoy the race.
Thank you, thank you.
Ah, super, Inga. This is good. And have you noticed the marshals are actually quiet? They're not like shouting at us and telling us
You know,
to get away from
The,
it.
the magic word, evacuation.
Yeah, I know. Things happen in racing, we know. So far, so good. I mean, all the boys are safe. Even the Icelander in the hospital is doing good, watching the live stream. I'm sure you are watching, man. Seriously, fingers crossed you get well soon. We're with you, and
you missed here.
yeah, and you're missed on the star grid. So I hope that made you smile a little bit and made your day better.
Thinking about it.
Exactly. So, and meanwhile, the rest of the guys are ready to rock and roll, which is what we're here for, right?
Yep. The final run of the BMW is today as the second run of the Baltic Touring Car Championship, and I still really hope that this class will grow, because look at them. How beautiful they look,
They're
right?
beautiful. Also, they're automatic transmission, which means you
don't need to
you
be
don't
engine
need
trained.
all the switching gears, all the
just
old
drive.
school stuff, right? It's like you just put it in drive and go, right?
The only one thing missing then air conditioning.
Okay, yeah.
It's not like fully
Yeah.
equipped yet,
Yeah,
but
but it cannot be perfect. There has to be some flaws.
you have to be some discomfort, you know, for the
Yeah.
feeling that you're not in the street driving.
Or just
and
a walk in a park.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Okay, guys. So we're getting ready for the BMW Turbo Cup final race of the sprint races. By the way, final sprint race
Final.
this weekend. It's day 2 of the Baltic Touring Car Championship, round 2 in Riga, Latvia, and Bikernieki racetrack. There's still some champagne being sprayed in the background with the prize giving ceremony.
Don't forget that we had over 150 participants this weekend, so award after award, come on.
Exactly.
We have prizes to
'Cause,
give.
I mean, if we would start the prize giving ceremony at 10 o'clock in the night, we would
by
finish.
midnight.
No, Inga, we can finish actually by morning, I think. If I know the guys enough, we're gonna finish by the morning.
You can enjoy, right?
Yes.
You have been fighting there for like trying rain yesterday,
yeah.
practices, some crashes, some homework, and finally finishing 3 races per weekend. Of course, they are going to celebrate.
Yeah, you need to celebrate. That is
must.
true. Yeah, you must celebrate. So we also gonna celebrate, but first things first, they're gonna have to sort out the podiums for us to celebrate, and then we'll see what's what. Meanwhile, if you're not here for any particular reason, you still have a chance for all the viewers watching. We still have plenty of action coming. We have 2 stints of the 2-hour endurance racing, which is also going to be really exciting to watch. So there's a lot of things to do here as well. There's quite a nice spectators area, but if you look at that way, there's some classic rally cars, some classic circuit racing cars, some buggies.
Beautiful buggies,
There's
yeah.
barbecuing going on in every single tent over there. So you're missing out.
Oh, come on.
Dude,
Plenty,
you're
plenty.
missing out, guys. So if you're not here, make sure you just jump in your car or a taxi or whatever your transportation is and just see you here at the Bikernieki racetrack.
Well, and this is what you are seeing at the Bikernieki racetrack. 6 cars of BMW Turbo Cup are lined up on the grid, and Mantas Jasjuljavicius, who was the winner in race 1, will start from the pole position. Algirdas Kelžinis, who was second in race 1, takes P2 at the start as well. Then second row Artyom Skots-Lamazashvili, Artur Salma, and third Tadas Kamiskas and Junior Thorkelsson. So the first race wasn't that exciting, but I can tell you that if you see the picture in the left lower corner of your screen, there is still 1 car under recovery.
It's Unity's car.
Yeah, it's number 5 BMW, which actually they had quite a strange crash on the final lap.
Yes,
because-
with Daugavinch.
Yes, but now you can see the car is already on the flatbed, and it means the delay is not going to be very long. Talking about weather, we had quite unexpected rain shower about an hour ago after GT race was just finished and BMWs were about to go onto the track, and here is weather status. But about forecast, I'm looking for the Meteo LV, and it tells me that the probability of rain stays quite high, over 60% until 7 o'clock, but then it starts to drop, and it means we probably won't have any more rain today, which is, I don't know.
50-50, I think.
There are certain the drivers who were praying for rain because they feel much more comfortable. Maybe they don't actually. From my racing driver times, I remember that rain didn't make me comfortable, but it made me feel uncomfortable. But the thing was, some drivers felt even more uncomfortable, and that was my game.
But in this case, you need to show more, more smooth drive.
Yes.
More, of course, smart.
Yeah.
You need to be more smart. So in this case, of course, it's better to have hard conditions.
Yeah. But again, we saw Kairo Kallas in Kaunas. He told that he likes rain. He yesterday liked the rain, beat everybody even in faster and more powerful cars. And today, before race 2, he said that, oh, I don't like this driver. Still, he was the winner in his class.
Yes, but he only finished third.
Yeah, but too much faster and more powerful cars from the different category were in front of him. So still he achieved maximum points, which is the most important thing. Now let's wait until that flatbed with the BMW passes by. We probably will see it in the background. And then BMWs can start their formation, and actually in the other order, warm up and formation lap. Now mechanics are sent away from the grid. And yes, flatbed with BMW is in the paddock area, and it means that warm-up lap will start in very few seconds.
So it will be race number 16 for this weekend.
Aha, you have counted.
Yes, of course, it's quite easy. Another moment, we already had 2 hours and 40 minutes of battles, plus 20 minutes, it will be 3 hours, and we still need to wait for 4 hours of battle,
for 2 endurance races, 2 hours per race, yeah. Now, grid girls have left the grid as well, and when the marshal shows green flag, then they will go.
Very interesting that we have 2 leaders in this category, of course, from from spot number 2 and 4, and number 55 and number 22, and 55 points for both of these 2 drivers. By the way, for driver number 700, or for our Mantas Jashulevichus, who will be and who right now on position number 1, 52 points, so quite close battle. And who knows what will happen. And of course, we have Artyom's Kochlamazashvili. Just only one driver from these top 4 drivers who didn't win. Events. And he, of course, he has number 17, the same, that has Sebastian Ogier, and he is the leader in Sardinia Rally nowadays. Who knows, It's just some interesting facts, but it's about racing and everything can happen, of course.
So yes, there are more or less 4 fast drivers. Jelzinis and Sarma were the winners in Kaunas. Jashulevichus was the winner today in the morning, and now Kotslamazashvili must
Yes.
take
Yes.
take this win if
Yes.
anything.
And we can find fourth different victor for this year. But who knows? On the first row we have two Lithuanian, by the way, drivers on Latvian track. So it's Mantas Jashulevičius and Algirdas Gelžinis. Then Artyoms Kočlamazashvili and Artur Sarma. Of course, two drivers from Latvia. And
And Latvian drivers just let Lithuanian ones to feel they are welcome.
I think
It's simple as that.
Yes, I hope so. And of course, from starting grid, quite unusual situation because Brynjolf for Torkelson just 6 on the starting grid. Mr. Consistency, he finished every single time 5th.
But it's just starting position,
Yes,
not,
of course.
not the finishing
so,
position.
So you know it's still possible to fight against Tadas Kaminskas.
Yeah, almost surely it will happen. We have seen actually the first race was not that exciting because the gaps formed quite quickly and everybody drove on his own. But hopefully it will be better this time. And once again, the first race in Kaunas, the first race in the history of this category, that's an absolute classic. Huge battle between 4 drivers. Now they're going on to the formation lap and then we'll take a rolling start. And if you noticed, Inga and Oskars mentioned these cars have automatic transmission. Of course, I think it was a joke that you can let the transmission change itself because it's has special software, so you still have this gear stick and you must
and you
push
have
or pull
manual
it.
mode anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
You can change gears, so
But
why not?
it means having this kind of gearbox, it means of course that it saves engine actually. It's very hard to over-rev the engine.
At least dark, you know, in this part of the forest.
Yeah, but that is under the trees and there is shadow also. So sun is behind the clouds probably. We see here at the start-finish line the same picture.
It's very interesting because we still have the, I think, the warmest conditions. It's about air, 22 degrees or something like this, and a little bit cooler tarmac on the Bikernieki racetrack, of course.
But these cars, they are running on semi-slicks, so it's not so critical as it is, let's say, for Formula One, when they are racing on special racing slicks. So these Nankang AR1 tires, they are much more forgiving in this sense. So now they are running through Motor Museum turn.
And what about yellow flags? Because every single time we can see just the yellow and not so fast speed for this formation lap. Okay, but I hope that it will be green flags for the next lap, and we will see.
Sooner or later it will be.
Yes, of course, and we will see couple duels for this race. Of course, not so big number of competitors, but at the same time quite nice. Possible, we can see possibly nice battle for the first place.
So on the main straight they exit now.
And definitely we will find one leader, because right now this is 2 leaders, Artur Sarma and Algirdas Gelžinis. So we go green in 20 minutes.
We went green. And it looks like Jashulevičius is still in front, but Kočlamazashvili tries to take second away from Gelžinis. Can he succeed? Yes, he could.
Yes.
So Kočlamazashvili into second and all over Jashulevičius already. So this was certainly and actually is the best moment to gain some positions during the starting lap.
At least right now Kočlamazashvili has just only one driver ahead of him, so it's the best, you know, opportunity right now just to stick to rear bumper and let's try something for the next couple races.
Jashulevičius was very constant in race 1, so it would be rather difficult for Kočlamazashvili if his rival is not making any mistakes. But let's see, they have 19 minutes to run. Just first minute has passed. It's quite interesting, not interesting, but quite strange that Sarma was very fast in Kaunas, and the winner of race 2 there somehow can't keep the pace of those 3 in front. And Torkelsson is past Kaminskas already, so have taken his 5th place.
As usual, of course.
So first lap completed, and here are the gaps. Actually, they don't tell us anything yet.
The best possible situation, by the way, for our leader, of course, because with this position he can grab even a first position in championship standings, because right now he has just 3 points less than Artur Sarma and Algirdas Gelžinis. So first position means 25, second 18, third 15, and fourth 12. Traditional FIA point system.
Yeah, but Sarma is, I would say, already out of contention. He's in 4th, and Kotlamazashvili now had a little slip out of the hospital turn. But it was a really slight one, so Gelžinis couldn't do anything to gain a position.
You know, I think the main problem of this category is that we already have Lithuanian, Latvian, even Icelandic drivers, but where are Estonian drivers?
Yeah, I don't know where they are, and it actually you can ask it about the other categories as well. We had 2 Estonian drivers in BMW 325. We had 1 in V1600, and okay, we had 1 in BaTCC 2, but more or less that's it. Okay, there will be more in
GTM plus.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Yes.
that was, yeah, Romet Racing was that. But I don't understand. I don't understand where our drivers have disappeared. We had a lot of, actually we have, because we have events like endurance events in Estonia for amateur drivers, and you can see when we will have endurance races, there will be some Estonian teams for sure, but why aren't Estonian drivers in the sprint races? I can't understand.
Because just a couple weeks before we will continue, of course, in Pärnu. So we need some Estonian drivers. If you
Yes.
can hear me, please come into the next race.
Yeah, take the
Hello,
cars
welcome.
out of your garages and put them into order and go out to the track.
Definitely.
So, but what is happening here is that Jasjuljavicius is escaping one step after another. The gap, the lead to Kotlamazashvili was 1.2 seconds, 1 lap ago. Now they are crossing the line for 3rd time, and the gap has grown for sure, and it has grown by some 4/10 of a second. So not that much, but it's steady progress for Jasjuljavicius. Meanwhile, Gelžinis is just 1 second behind Kotlamazashvili.
And he's the fastest man on the track, of course.
Yeah. So it's very much as it was in race 1. Jasjuljavicius just going his way, but this time it is Kotlamazashvili in second, not Gelžinis. But other than that, very similar.
And of course about Artur Sarma. He is on the 1st spot, but anyway, I think even Brynjolf for Torkelsson closer to him than Sarma to another drivers right now. Sarma,
Yeah, that's sure.
yes, lost a lot of
That's
time.
true. That's true.
Laps, couple last laps. So maybe some issues with his car. Who knows?
Track is too dry, maybe.
Oh,
Again, Sarma was the winner in Kaunas
we need
race.
wet cleaning of this track,
Yeah,
especially for Sarma.
but there is little hope of rain. if we believe Latvian State Meteorologic Service, there is very little possibility of rain today. We had one very unexpected shower, but that's it.
I remember one golden phrase from Calero and Pera. I'm not a meteorologist.
Yeah, me too, but I don't know anything, but I look from their website, that's easy.
Yes.
And so Jasiulevicius have gained another 3/10 over Kotlamazashvili, and Gelzinis has got much closer to Kotlamazashvili
Yes,
this time.
because he was faster than Artyom's.
Yeah, just 6/10, but overtaking with those cars. Let's see. Generally, Gelzinis has been stronger towards the end of races, both in Kaunas and today in the morning as well. And the thing you see on your screens should be hospital turn. And the cars now are arriving there. Mantas Jasiulevicius as the leader. Very nice, smooth lines. But he can be quite comfortable and quite confident about his leading position. It's quite a different story with Artyom Kotlamazashvili in second. As Gelzinis is under his rear wing. This time around, Kotlamazashvili was a little bit faster than Jasiulevicius, just over 1/10 of a second. So generally nothing changed, and Gelzinis lost some hundredths of a second to Kotlamazashvili, so status quo basically. Sarma is already 14 seconds behind the leader, as you can see. And
But as I saw, last lap was 1:30, almost 1:35. Before 1:35 and 6. So you know, from one lap to another lap, something went wrong. Or I don't know. Actually, with his car. But anyway, he lost leadership definitely in these obstacles. So because just fourth place, of course, quite safe place, but it means 12 points against 25 from Jasiulevicius. Potentially, of course.
you must finish first. As we see in the previous race, there was huge drama for both leaders.
One leader, another leader, leader from the past.
Yeah. Now, 6 laps are completed by the leader.
So almost the half of the distance.
Yep. And almost exactly 2 seconds behind is Artyom Kotlamazashvili, while Gelzinis keeps himself in the contention. A few tenths behind Kotlamazashvili in third, and then there is a huge section of empty tarmac behind them, and only then comes Artur Sarma in fourth.
At least we had 2 overtakes. But on the first lap, I see.
Yeah, but for example, in Formula 1 statistics, generally the first lap overtakings are not counted, and here is under attack. Gelzinis is attacking Kotlamazashvili on the back straight. What is the outcome of this situation? Let's see. Jasiulevicius slides his car to the motor museum. I think Kotlamazashvili is still in second. There was a yellow flash in the background. It should be his car. So here they go out of the final turn, and yes,
It's still a heat, but not so big distance between these 2 drivers. So, okay, 65 hundredths
Yeah,
of
now,
the second.
but this time Jasiljavicius was more than a second faster than these two on the screens.
So Kochla Mazashvili, and yes, his pace the same for Gelginis because he is behind. But at the same time, of course, Gelginis needs to find some space on this track. You know that BMW even have better shape, body shape for this track. Maybe they are not so wide as this new generation of the cars. And of course, question about handling of the cars, about stability.
Generally, it should be. Oh, Kutslamasashvili went a little bit over the curb again.
But the same
At
was in the
hospital.
first race, I think.
Yeah, but
Kochlamazashvili in the second half of the race was not so confident
Yeah.
with his car.
and usually it means that your tires either overheat or just one wear out, whatever.
Yes, definitely two overtaking maneuvers from the
Yeah.
beginning of the race.
That's all.
Yes. The
And-
same
and
situation.
these are big
yes.
losers.
Okay.
But anyway, if you have 6 cars on the track, you still can do some statistics. And Jasiljavicius is now the only driver in constantly in 132s. Kutslamasashvili was 133.1, Gelgin is 133.0, and the other drivers are in 134s or 45, so significantly slower. But now Gelginis is really serious about taking P2. Jasiljavicius is already gone, there is no question about it. He will be the runaway leader, and if the now goes no. Gelginis jumped out of the slipstream for a moment, but then returned. But here, maybe on the backstage, no. Just zigzagging behind Kutslamasashvili, maybe trying to disturb him. Kutslamasashvili certainly knows that. Oh, he was so sideways here through Motor Museum. But again, can Gelginis have a run on him? And the answer is no. Straight, more or less equally. More or less equally, but almost 6 seconds behind the leader. And this time around, Jasiljavicius was very close to his fastest lap time. And a really good picture was you could see the exit of turn 1, then turn 2, and the entry of turn 3. Meanwhile, Kutslamasashvili is, I can't say he's defending, he's actually keeping his perfect racing lines. No, there is no need to defend aggressively, but this is defense now, or maybe not. Kutslamasashvili returned onto the perfect racing line before the turn itself, but Gelgini shows himself.
From one turn to another one, and we can see the same picture. One driver in the top, of course, and he is on the way to leadership in this season. Of course, it's about Mantas Jasiljavicius, because he could gain 77 points. From another side, Artur Sarma just can lose 2 positions to sort, because in this case plus 12 points means 67, and we don't know right now in this moment who will be second, who will be third in this battle. But of course it's about question of okay, very dark, you know, or
It's
in
a
this
part
place?
of track where it's dark. It's it's so far in south it becomes darker before here in northern part of the track.
Okay. But you know, in Kiev, not so dark as here in Riga. So, what happened?
Okay, and there are our backmarkers, Torkelsson and Kaminskas. Torkelsson has been a little bit faster than him, but I noticed that Kotslamazashvili had another wobble when he exited onto the main straight last time. So there are some not big problems, but still, if those moments appear in the wrong place and he's not ready, so he can lose the position to Gelžinis. But as it stands, everything is under control. And it has happened. It has happened
As usual, of
somewhere now. Gelžinis
and it's in the forest, maybe in the darkest places of the track.
Yeah. But certainly it was to expect that Gelžinis was a little bit, maybe he wasn't a little bit faster, but there was no grip for Kotslamazashvili in certain places, and now it happened, yeah.
So the same 4, 5, unbelievable. 6 drivers and the same standings that it was in the race number 1.
And the
this
same,
case.
it's not the same as they stood on the grid. Just Torkelsson and Kaminskas have swapped positions.
Because I think it's about the fastest lap times. Yes, it's about if we try to talk about starting grid.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Because
Tadas
it's-
Kaminskas on the track just one time at least was faster than Brynjolf for Torkelsson.
And he has been this time as well. If we compare the laps, actually, Kaminskas' best lap time is almost identical to Sarma's one. So that's surprise. Sarma has been very slow for whatever reason. But yeah, so he's in fourth, and now Kotslamazashvili can't keep the pace of Gelžinis. He has dropped away quickly. Yeah, his car wasn't certainly handling as well as did Gelžinis one. So again, 2 Lithuanian drivers in front of 2 Latvian drivers. You're welcome, our south neighbors. Is this they want to say? I'm Estonian, I can make jokes on it, so it's not about me.
I like all these countries. So I already bought a couple t-shirts from these racetracks. From Kaunas, from Bikernieki, from next 2 events. So, okay, not next 2 events, but next 2 racetracks. Of course, it will be in Pärnu and Poznan. So quite, a big geographic of this tournament.
Yeah, for sure, fourth. But Kotslamazashvili is moving really slowly now.
Oh,
of course,
but,
it's a final
yes.
lap. It's final lap, just 30, even less seconds to go.
And he still has 20 seconds.
Yeah,
gap.
no worries from that side. But here comes Gelžinis. But where is Kotslamazashvili? Here he comes.
Anyway, Kotslamazashvili in these obstacles lost the biggest loser. I don't like this word, but anyway, he was fourth. He's still fourth in the championship, but he was 7 points behind right now, 14.
And
But-
yeah, Mantas Jasulavičius is the first double winner in this class.
Yes, first double winner, and finally he's
leader.
a new championship leader, because firstly it was Algirdas Gelžinis, then it was Arturs Sarma, then today both 2 drivers, and finally new championship leader. Very well done, and 77 points for driver of car number 700. So of course second driver on the finish is Algirdas Gelžinis, and he is the second in the championship standings, 73 points, so just 4 points behind. Third driver in the championship, very interesting, but it's still Artur Sarma, 67 points, and Coach Lamazashvili, who finished third, still fourth in the championships, but 14 points adrift, if you try to compare with first position. And again, fifth on the track, of course, in the championship, the same Icelandic driver, Brynjolfur for Torkelsson. 40 points, 10, 10, 10, 10.
What a stability.
Mr. Consistency.
So you see here was nice power slide by Mantas Jasiulavičius exiting turn 2, and here is Kotslamazashvili's one of those moments. He had actually quite a lot of those small moments, and we didn't. And that was.
This is the beginning. Yes, beginning of that moment. Or,
probably yes. We didn't see the overtaking
yes.
maneuver, but I guess it was that. Complete the sideways through Motor Museum, you can't survive that. So our pit reporters, Inga
it was
and
3
Oskars,
hours, you know, of all these 16 sprint races.
Exactly 3 hours, yes. And Jasiulavičius was the author of the fastest lap as well, 1:31.900. Other drivers didn't go under 1:32s. So, as you can see on your screens, we have 2 endurance races. Endurance race for faster cars first, and then for the slower cars afterwards. But I would think on my...
And we're back in Park Fermé, where BMWs are celebrating already their finish, their second, finish of the second run. And Mantas, he kept the position to himself, just like from the first run. All cars seem fine, all of them full, and he straight away goes to congratulate his teammate. Kaip sekėsi?
Gerai. Nu, iš tiesų tikėjausi gal biškai daugiau to veiksmo, bet pirmam rate daugmaž pasiskirstė tos pozicijos, tai stebėjau kelis ratus, stebėjau, kas vyksta gale, nes palaikau komandos draugus, žiūrėjau, kaip jam sekasi, bet po to pamačiau, kad nieko aš nepadėsiu, tai tiesiog dariau tą, ką moku ir viskas, ir važiavau iki finišo.
We just talked, and I asked how was the race. He said that, well, as he was a bit further from others, he kept looking at the mirrors and checking what's going on with the teammates, because he is supporting. It's not only about racing, it's also about support. So yeah, he was supporting his teammate. Kaip tos lenktynės?
Nieko, numatė.
Tai smagu, saugiai, gražiai, visas mašinas, man tai gražu žiūrėti šios BMW, čia tai smagu matyti, kad persėdėtų į šitą BMW.
Brangesnė mašina visada
kitai važiuojasi?
Saugo, visi saugo biškai daugiau. Dar šiemet.
Matysim, kaip kitais.
Jeigu 20, manau, bus tas pats.
Su gražiu finišu. So Algirdas also said as cars are more expensive, you're trying to keep it safe, you know. That's why it was calm race. Technique is getting expensive, and you want to, finish and still look beautiful. Look at them all.
And this is what I'm saying. This is as serious as it gets with the.
That's it.
That's it.
I can do the same in the parking.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, shout out to all the boys out there. They've done a fantastic job. First of all, showing the cars off in Bikernieki racetrack here for the first time. I think we've been enjoying the sound first of all, which is fantastic. The turbo sound.
Yes, you can hear
seriously.
The turbo. Yeah.
So it has been really fun watching them, and as you said, I hope for the end of the season we're going to see more cars on the start grid, and then it's going to be show on.
Yeah. We also have to ask Artyoms did he had fun, because
Definitely.
So, was it fun?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
It seemed like it.
Yeah. I was made the same plan what I was planning to do in the first race. So overtake in the first corner and have to try to keep them behind me. So yeah, it was fun. Yeah, a little bit.
It worked, seems.
Yeah, little bit tough, but all okay. Yeah.
Well, we just talked to Algirdas and he said, yeah, you know, when the cars are getting more expensive, you're trying to keep them safe, at least this season. So
Yeah. But I think more or less in a forest we was not thinking about that. Only now.
only now when he's back safe, right? Well, with the finish, it was nice. Nice.
Yeah. All okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
thank you.
good.